Chapter 1. Title: Stepping into the Light of Wisdom. When Sheryl Sandberg first joined Facebook, she saw that leadership was not just about power, but about insight. She taught that every decision should begin with a clear understanding of the impact on people. She often reminds us to look beyond numbers and seek the human story behind each metric. This habit of listening to the voices around you is the first key in any wise leader's toolkit. A story from her early career shows how she faced a tough boardroom conversation about equity. Instead of making herself the center of the dialogue, she asked her colleagues what they felt was missing and used those answers to shape a new policy. The result was a more inclusive environment and stronger company culture. The takeaway is simple. True wisdom comes when you lean into others' perspectives. Practical lesson: pause before speaking in a meeting. Ask yourself what question you can answer that others need. Jot down that question on a sticky note. Next time a decision is on the table, bring that note to the table and let the discussion grow from there. Concrete example: next week, if you're leading a project, set aside 5 minutes at the start of the morning to think about one challenge your teammates might be facing. Share that thought at the first stand-up. You'll create a space of empathy that fuels creativity. Key takeaways: 1. Wisdom is rooted in listening. 2. Leadership thrives when you seek input, not just authority. If you are enjoying this, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question: what is one assumption you hold about a colleague's work that you feel might be limited by your own perspective? Chapter 2. Title: The Compass of Continuous Learning. Sheryl Sandberg says that every mistake is a map to future success. Her own experience with a public service announcement on mental health is a vivid illustration. She took a candid photo of herself grieving a loss to raise awareness. The moment was raw and costly, yet it sparked an important national conversation. What Sheryl learned was that vulnerability coupled with action can chart a path for others. Here are 3 guiding principles she exemplifies in this approach. 1. Embrace failure as data. 2. Treat setbacks as stepping stones. 3. Read widely to gain fresh angles. Apply this in your daily routine. When a project stalls, record the reasons in a log. Review it together with teammates and note patterns. Next month, schedule a one-on-one where you challenge each other to question a standard assumption. Another story is her early activism in the tech hiring camp. She observed gender gaps, and instead of waiting for policy changes, she organized monthly lunch talks. Those talks evolved into a global fellowship that now supports women in tech worldwide. She turned observation into action by continuously learning from both successes and failures. Key takeaways: failure is not defeat, it is information. Learning is a continuous conversation, not a finished product. If you are enjoying this, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question: in what way could you convert a recent setback into a learning opportunity for the next project? Chapter 3. Title: Empowering Others to Light the Way. Sheryl Sandberg's leadership is famously collaborative. She once described a moment when she had to steer a team through a crisis on a product launch. Rather than issuing orders from the top, she held an open forum, allowing teammates to voice concerns and propose fixes. The result was a rapid, collective solution that outperformed any singular directive. She sees empowerment as the ultimate form of wisdom. When people feel trusted, they unlock new capacities. She recommends 4 actions for leaders to empower. 1. Delegate with clear intent, not vague trust. 2. Celebrate small wins to build confidence. 3. Provide resources, not solutions. 4. Maintain openness to learn from your subordinates. A concrete example: if you're in charge of a marketing campaign and a junior analyst suggests a new metric, pause. Evaluate the idea on its merit, not your bias. If it passes, delegate the full project to that analyst and trust them to execute. Your team's confidence will grow, and so will the creative output. Another illustration is her approach to board appointments. Instead of choosing only external experts, she consistently invites women who have risen within the company. This practice not only diversifies leadership, but also signals that wisdom comes from lived experience. Key takeaways: empowerment amplifies collective wisdom. Leadership is service, not command. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question. When was the last time you let someone else lead a project you were attached to, and what did you learn from that experience? Chapter 4. Title: Weaving Wisdom into Everyday Life. Modern life is fast, yet wisdom is timeless. Sheryl emphasizes that leadership begins at home and in community, not just in offices. She advocates taking deliberate pause and reflect moments amid busyness. For example, she writes every day about her parenting experiences to stay grounded. Through that practice, she balances career ambition with family care. To bring that into your own world, try a daily micro routine. At the start of the day, list one personal question you want to answer. During lunch, spend 3 minutes listening to a friend's story without offering advice. Before bed, jot down a moment where you acted with empathy and how it felt. 2 more stories from her life illustrate this habit. Her annual "We're going to the beach" ritual with her children not only strengthens bonds, but also grounds her decision-making process at work. The beach time rewires her brain to approach leadership with a calmer, more grounded perspective. Key takeaways. Integrating reflection daily turns ordinary moments into professional growth. Balance in life fuels sustainable leadership vigor. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question. What small daily habit could you add that would help you approach challenges with a calmer, wiser mindset? Chapter 5. Title: Charting Your Future with Wisdom. Sheryl Sandberg urges us to look forward with intentionality. She talks about a vision board she created that aligns goals with values, turning abstract dreams into actionable steps. This exercise forces leaders to ask, what legacy do I want to leave, and what daily actions pave that path? 3 core principles summarized. 1. Align values with actions consistently. 2. Set measurable, meaningful milestones. 3. Practice self-compassion when progress stalls. Application: choose one personal goal, say, improving communication. Break it down, read 1 book on storytelling each month, attend a workshop quarterly, give constructive feedback weekly. Track progress in a simple spreadsheet, celebrate each milestone. When setbacks appear, remind yourself that failure is part of the learning loop, not a verdict. Her final counsel for listeners: lead not to dominate, but to illuminate. To practice, ask your team what they need to shine brighter, then provide resources or words that lift that light. Conclusion: the path to wise leadership is continuous, humble, and collective. By listening, learning, empowering, reflecting, and aligning values, you can transform yourself and those around you. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question. What is one action you will commit to this week that will step you closer to leading with wisdom?